one thing I've found with musicians in general, songwriters and musicians, is that the music that you hear as a child stays with you for the rest of your life. It's somehow embedded and ingrained in your psyche, in your brain, your soul. So for me, this music that I heard as a kid never goes away. So as I'm writing in a more contemporary time, thinking about contemporary ideas and things that are moving me now, I'm still referencing. It's almost like a musical lexicon that you can tap into. So I'll think sometimes, I want to write a song that, I'll give you an example. There was a performer that I loved in the 60s, a soul performer named Curtis Mayfield. In the early days, he had a group called Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. And I loved him because in those days, most singers in an R&B setting were just singers, usually with a background vocal group and an orchestra. However, Curtis Mayfield played guitar and sang at the same time, which I know seems totally normal today, but in those days that was very unusual. And so he stood out to me, and I copied his style in a lot of ways. And then I use ideas that I picked up from him, not only guitar styles, but vocally and even sometimes lyrically. And I'll show you a little bit if you want. He had a song called Gypsy Woman, and it went something like this. Alone there, to a caravan, round a campfire light. Lovely woman in motion, hair as dark as the night. Her eyes were like that of a cat in the dark. They hypnotized me with love. She was a gypsy woman. She was a gypsy woman. And then, this past year I wrote a song called Pushing a Rock Uphill, and it goes, feels like I'm pushing a rock uphill. Like I'm pushing. So kind of using the falsetto that Curtis Mayfield would have done, and guitar licks like, he would do things like that all the time. So little things, subtle little things that I picked up from the people I loved and the people I admired, and then I weaved them into my style, now.